We're starting this video with strawberries. Yes, strawberries. If you watch my previous videos of Japan, you can tell that they are fixated on strawberries. As you can see here, there are different price points on the quality of the strawberries. And I've actually seen like $50 for a 10-pack. Hey, at least I didn't show you like the $130 cantaloupe. So, we found a nearby strawberry farm and we drove there. Thank goodness for the car, or else it would have taken us 3 or 4 times longer if we had taken the local transit. We stopped by a local bakery and then off we go. Hey, it's still cherry blossom season now, so the drive isn't that bad either. And these look very similar to the Texas redbud, in which the flowers are smaller than the cherry blossoms. And we have both of these at our house, along with several varieties of Japanese maples, but not many people sell cherry blossoms here in the US. Whoa, strawberries. Don't quote me on this, but the price is determined not by its sweetness, but by the way it looks. We pay one price to sample unlimited amounts of strawberries, but only on one designated aisle. And each aisle we sample, I believe, 5 different varieties, and each has its own distinct flavor. Time to dig in. Look how rich and bold this color looks. Time to head south of Mount Fuji to the town of Hakone. Hakone revolves around Lake Ashi. It has parks, scenic trains, cable cars, ropeways, and a unique pirate-style sightseeing ship tour, which you'll see in a moment. Our Hakone excursion here is to take a break from the cherry blossoms. Although you still see it around, it's just not on a photography agenda. Even though there is one photo that I wanted to take, I just didn't have time to find that specific spot. My main purpose here is to do a drone video of the pirate ship, so we hung around, ate a little bit until the next boat comes in, or depart rather. A delicious meal with a killer view. What more can you ask for? I wanted to take a photo of the ship with Mount Fuji in the background, but this location only provides a small view of Mount Fuji. I miscalculated. There was a spot that you can get a bigger view of the Mount Fuji with the boat. I just couldn't find it. So let's take to the skies instead. So we got our matcha ice cream and headed out to an entertainment park. There's a petting zoo, a small aquarium, shops, and a ropeway. I was gonna go up the ropeway to try their famous black eggs, which are cooked around a sulfur pool around the volcanic area, but there wasn't time. The local folklore says that one of these eggs gives you extra years of life, but I ain't buying it. Now that is one big rabbit. And fluffy too. And a big doll. And he wanted to be petted too. The next spot we're heading to is Shiraito Falls. And it was only around an hour drive from our base of operations. Originally I wanted to do a loop around Mount Fuji in one day. But that was not possible. While several waterfalls in Japan shares the same name, this waterfall originates from Mount Fuji and not from a river. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The best time of year to come here for a photo is during the fall, where the colors of the Japanese maples shine. During the spring here, it's just plain old green. But hey, I'll take what I can get. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Add on a polarizer, an ND filter to get the lower shutter. Didn't get anything I like, so I went ahead and zoomed in with a 70-200. Let's see what we can get. Oh, Marlon is photobombing my shot here, but I added her in the photo to give me some scale, and here it is. As you can see here, in the back of me, to the west of Mount Fuji, it's kind of clear, but once you start going to the side of where Mount Fuji is, yeah, it's pretty much all cloudy. Yeah, even if it says sunny, it is still going to be cloudy at any time. Oh, doggy. It appears to be an Akita versus a Shiraito. I can tell by its size. They're a symbol of loyalty and devotion. They're not as popular as a Shiraito, however. Still, it is a beautiful dog. You just want to squeeze him. We found the cows, and my objective here is to try and get one of the cows to be the foreground. Easier said than done. Hey, surprisingly Mount Fuji is clearing up. No matter how much I tried, I just couldn't get a composition that I liked. Too bad. Now there's a famous photo spot of the cherry blossom with Mount Fuji in the background. It's south of here, but I just didn't have time and I wasn't sure if it had bloomed yet either. Maybe next time. So I'll cut this video a little short, while I dine in a small tiny little hole in the ground. We wanted to try an off-beaten path this time. The restaurant was so small we almost missed it. It appears to be inside the living room actually. Nice and cozy. There's still more to come in our Mount Fuji trip, so stay tuned.